Let me hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries. Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just moved here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families. Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour, a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars? Not even 15 American dollars. Right now with $15 in San Diego, I could go maybe buy a matcha and half of a granola bar, honey. If you support ICE, you support people getting destroyed, if you support families getting destroyed, I hope you rot in hell. And I will see you there, babes, for sure.
I'm going to talk slow so the confused people can understand me. As an immigrant in this country, the United States does not owe me shit. And it does not owe you shit.
These people hate America. Yes. I can't even imagine. I struggle to understand exactly why someone would set the camera to do this. If Mexico is so good, then don't even move. Stay there or go to other countries. People suffer every day moving from one destination to another just to get that opportunity. You are here saying this. I saw this video at a certain point. I could not bypass because I just want you to see something. It's insane to see people doing this every single time. I don't know. Nobody's forcing you to stay there. Go back to your country if you see that yours is better than, you know. I have a couple of videos I'm going to show you. If you love what I'm doing here, please subscribe and if possible, share the video.
But nobody wants to live in Mexico. If we wouldn't want to live in Mexico, then do the tios, the señores, the men, and the women too. They be working here for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They just live in one room sharing it with a bunch of dudes. They send all their money back so they can build houses for their families, and they can't wait. They're just counting down the minutes in a year until when they can actually go back. Even las familias that live here, buying houses over there too. Every Mexican that I know own their houses here. They buy a house in Mexico too. They're building it or they're already bought it. So yes, nobody wants to live in the United States. I was born in the United States and I don't want to live in the United States. The next 5 years, I'm moving back to Mexico. Yes, we do want to live in Mexico. The only thing is that we're just making money here so we can actually go back to live in Mexico. Ain't nobody trying to live in sweatshop of a country with a Gucci belt on.
I'm going to talk slow so the confused people can understand me. As an immigrant in this country, the United States does not owe me shit. And it does not owe you shit. You come into another country looking for better opportunities. I understand what that's like. I get it. You're fleeing. I get it. But that country that you're migrating to and that you want to seek asylum in does not owe you a fucking thing. You're a foreigner in their country and you're making demands. You're confused and you're entitled. Just because you have a sad story like most of us immigrants do does not mean they owe you anything. They don't have to open their borders to you. They don't have to allow you to take asylum in their country. They don't have to give you health care. They don't have to give you shit. But they do. If you want to do things your way, you better invade and take over and start your own government with your own rules. Until then, you follow the rules of that country. You follow the immigration rules of the country that you are trying to seek asylum in. And that goes for any country, not just this country. Somehow you think that they owe you something. This country doesn't owe me shit. I'm grateful to it. I'm happy to be an American citizen. I'm proud to be an American citizen. And I will follow the rules of this country. Y'all got it all the way up. And I promise you, every other legal immigrant will tell you the same thing, that you're privileged, you're entitled, and you're arrogant. And they do not agree with the way you guys are behaving. And you know what's crazy too? Even the illegal immigrants that are intelligent, that are self-aware, that take accountability for themselves, they understand. They're like, it is what it is. I knew the consequences. It is only arrogant, petulant children who are behaving like this right now. Shame on you.
I believe you've seen this. I decided to play these two videos so you can see women complaining, insulting America. Why this lady is making it clear America don't owe you anything. What bothered me the most is the fact that the country that has given you everything you have is actually the same country you are insulting. It's insane. It's like someone giving you a room to sleep and a bed. Then the next morning you are insulting that person who gave you shelter. It is insane, right? I don't get the point why people think that this is right. It is not a right, it is a privilege. So you need to embrace it and respect the rules of the country. That is simple.
Well, well, well. If the law of FAFO has not officially made its way all the way back round, folks, we are indeed in a golden era of justice. You see, according to Pam Bondi, there are going to be two major arrests that will be made in the next couple. Oh, wait, no, sorry. No, we're already there. Already been indicted. Yeah, it turns out that Kathy Hochul, who is the sitting governor of New York, as well as Eddie Murphy. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, that's Letitia James. Sorry, it's real easy to mix the two. That's a little like something out of Nutty Professor. Anyway, yeah, Letitia James and Kathy Hochul will indeed be arrested or have been arrested for not following the law. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, which law have they broken this time? You know, just the good old Democrats just breaking law after law after law. What's new? Well, as you probably have guessed, it has to do with illegal immigrants, the ones that Kathy Hochul worked so hard to protect, the ones that Letitia looks to defend in the court of law. Yeah. Turns out that you can't go against president's executive order without activating the law of FAFO. So these two, they got to go.
Folks, Governor Kathy Hochul, she said, you know what? Screw all that. We're going to give $50 million to illegal aliens so they can use for lawyers, lawyer fees. Forget about the citizens of New York. Forget about the homeless. Forget about the vets. Forget about the roads and bridges that are crumbling. Forget about that. $50 million for illegal. It's always New Yorkers last. It's always Americans last when it comes to illegal aliens. These Democrats never gave a crap about you. They never did, never will.
Yes, I believe you've seen what exactly is going on. I decided to update you because what I see on social media is what is happening in Israel and Iran. You know, everywhere on social media, a lot of people are actually forgetting to report real issues going on. They are going further to bring in foreign things happening. I decided to show you this clip so you can see exactly what is going on. I don't want to make it long. I always just like to put it short so you can see it. I want to appreciate people supporting me, sharing on my videos every single day. Like I usually say on all my clips, if you see short clips after my videos, that is just for the YouTube algorithm. You know, they don't recommend clips on this channel, so we try every single time to do this.
The irony with this, right, is the Democrats seem to not really have a problem with having a king when Obama was in office. As a matter of fact, back in 2012, when Obama was still in office, CNN released an article titled, "Liberals Want Obama to be a king, not a president." It's interesting.
You condemn what's that's going on here in this city and said it doesn't do the Democratic Party any good to defend that. Now, I have to say, living here and having seen a lot of shit happen in this town, this is not one of the worst ones. I mean, come on, POTUS, please.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is, but, you know, I agree, when they see it in a campaign ad.
Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass have already proven their incompetence and poor leadership during the Los Angeles wildfires. Now, as we experience rampant lawlessness and civil unrest, it's never been more clear they're unable to respond effectively and responsibly during calamity. Why are Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass still in office?
And you can imagine why. It's because Katy Perry has decided to, once again, get all political.
It's not illegal to be undocumented. It is not a crime to be undocumented.
And we have to get to J-Lo. These so-called sponsors,
you know, if we just take a look at the
people line up for my advice, and you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like I've written books. I've given speeches.
Why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize? Not just us, like the Harvards and the MITs of the world. Look,
there are just many natural reasons why marriage, infertility, trying to have kids makes things difficult. It's like I try to tell couples, of course it's hard. Just listen to what I said.
There's something wrong with this bird. Hard it is to live.
Of Donald Trump's post this morning.
Justice will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial.
Inquire Carmelo to run. He had
100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies in their...
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Wrong. Good.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one.
Because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything. And then the
Registration Act is
talking about this man.
My summary in the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
first term, and you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does every year. This Carmelo Anthony case.
Live in the White House. Many people
like a little unhinged drunk.
And black people don't want to live around wretched black people.
From an employee.
No problem with looking attractive.